Okay. So I have a question to you. Do you know what this gesture means? For example,
okay.
Okay.
Alex. Okay. If anyone from this audience were a Turkish guy, for example, what would he have thought of? No ideas? The same or not, and if not the same, then what exactly? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So as long as I'm real Georgian, with the heat in the blood, that means being temperamental and even explosive sometimes, I like to use gestures. You see that? And so you can be sure that I'm giving you real information about them. When living in Ukraine, I came to the fact that not only my gestures are understandable in Ukraine, but however, our culture does not differ as much, so my gestures can be offensive to anyone of you, and however, this is a problem in different countries. For example, when you are visiting your foreign friend, you can use some gestures that can be really offensive or even have different and opposite meaning. So in order not to get confused in such situations, I want to give you some 3 most used gestures that I use in different countries all over the world and that have different meaning. So I see sparkles in your eyes because of ridiculous interest in what this gesture means. So I will tell you. So this one, like the sign that is made with the help of the forefinger and the thumb, making a circle, in USA and in our culture means just fine or agreement or great, etc. Compliance. However, in Spain, Greece, and different countries, it is a rude one. It says that you are a very, very bad person. I don't like swearing, so I won't say what it means exactly, so you understand me. So let's go to the next sign. It is beckoning. What is beckoning? It doesn't have anything in common with the beckon you like to eat. It is a sign that is made with a forefinger and palm facing up and doing this motion. So it's when you ask someone to come over or come closer. In USA, in our culture, as always, we have the same meaning, as you understand. So it means just come closer, etc. But in the Philippines, actually, if you do this, for example, firstly, you should do this only to the dogs. And if you do it to a person, you can be arrested. So please, if you are in the Philippines, don't do that. I recommend you. Yeah, so there is also a very rude way in Slovakia, in East Asia, etc. to do that in such a way. And there is a good way of doing beckoning to other person. It's having your palm downward and doing this motion with your fingers. So now we're moving to the third one, to the third gesture that is called korna. This is the one. This is the one with a pinky and index finger, and the other fingers are under the thumb. So this one is called also a hard cord. It's used in our culture in Europe, in most countries of Europe and America for example, when you are feeling cool, and for example, when you are rocking, where you feel yourself very delighted, when you are on a rock band concert or metal concert, and so on. But in Mediterranean and Latin countries, for example, as Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Cuba, Italy, Spain, Portugal, it means it's usually used to the man when someone wants to tell him that his spouse is cheating on him. So if you show it in Italy towards a man, you can be beaten up easily. Yeah. So, but if you use this sign in this way, it's considered to be the way to protect yourself from the enemy or from something bad. Because in African tribes, it was considered to be, the bull was considered to be the protective sacral creature. So this is the sign for the bull that is protecting you from the bad things in your life. So now we've come closer to the conclusion, and now I'm not worried about you because I have warned you what to not use in different countries and what to use. If you want to tell something, and please ensure yourself, before you use any gestures in different countries, ensure yourself that this gesture, a certain gesture, has the same meaning in your country as the country you are visiting. So please watch your gestures and don't get in trouble.